Bubba, are you ready to go get groomed? Peyton! 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 Yoo-hoo! Little girly! Oh yes, you need groomed. See, you're shagalicious. Yep, we're going to the groomer today. Howdy folks, it's Clarissa with Trips and Trots, and today I am off to take my two fur babies to the groomer. They both are a little overdue. We decided that since whenever we take vacations where we can't take our dogs, which does just happen, especially if there's flights involved, we love to take them with us as much as we possibly can. That's why we camp, and we'll be doing a lot of camping this year. We are going to Tennessee on a camping adventure and taking the dogs with us. So we are so looking forward to sharing that content with you. That's coming up in April. We also have another April camping trip. We always do a first of the year camping trip just to get our bearings in order, check everything out, make sure everything's okay with the camper. So that's happening in April too. And it's a very nice family-friendly campground that we go to there. And we go at least once a year, if not more. Now this year we did not keep our Hershey Park season passes because we just have so much going on this year. We just didn't think that we'd get the value out of it. And Hershey isn't just around the corner for us. It's over a 2-hour drive one way. So we did not renew our passes this year, but there are so many other fun adventures that we have going on. That doesn't mean we won't go to Hershey a day. I'm sure that's probably going to be in our cards. We also have some other amusement parks that are small, but very cute that we're gonna show you over the summer as well. Okay, now I have my directions ready to go. I know kind of how to get there, but not completely because it's down some back roads. So it says it's going to take us 25 minutes to get there. So we have a 10-minute leeway for their appointments today. But yes, we decided that we would just get them groomed where we board them whenever we go places like cruises or anywhere where we're flying, that we won't be able to take the dogs, or a hotel stay that unfortunately where we're staying won't let us have our dogs with us. But yes, that does happen a couple times a year where unfortunately we can't take our dogs. And the boarding place that we go to we really like. So it's supposed to be really beautiful today. It is March 9th and the time is almost 9:30. It says 9:28. But it's going to be a beautiful day. I did get a 2.6 mile run in yesterday, and I am not going to say that it wasn't a little challenging yesterday. It was a little challenging because I have taken some time off from my jogging. However, Mike and I did register for another race, and it's this fall. Mike is going to run a full marathon. I am going to run a half marathon. I'm not running the full marathon. That decision was due to the fact that I feel that my body just is telling me to take a break from putting in the heavier mileage. And I truly do feel like I need to start working on my strength training. good enough. And I don't even think I do it properly. The only time that I think that I was getting good strength training in that was making me stronger was whenever I was with a fitness group and they used the Les Mills fitness, and it was body pump, and I felt like I was getting big benefits out of that. But whenever I'm doing it home, I just don't know if I'm doing it right. Am I gonna hurt myself? And I know you don't need to use weights and everything, that you can just use your own body weight for that, but that's dirty. I just ran it over some really gross mud clay. Might have to be a day to wash my vehicle. We are on time so far. I should be about 10 minutes early, which I like. That way I can fill out the area, put my feelers out for what's going on. Princeton is a little crazy around other dogs, which I may have mentioned in another video, but that way I can try to figure out what I need to do to strategically make it less stressful on everybody in this situation. They're back there. You can't see them. They're in their little car seats.
Slight right.
Slight right. Thank you. This is where my navigation definitely helps. Like I said, I know the way, but not well enough once I'm getting close to like the back roads that I have to take.
In 1,000 feet, continue straight past Sheets onto Nichols Street.
Okay, thank you. I also don't know how long it's going to take. The last time they were groomed, it was whenever they were having a camp stay. It was whenever we were at Walt Disney World for the full marathon. So I'm assuming it's going to take about 2 hours, but if we have, I think they have multiple groomers. So depending on if we have more than one person grooming, it might only take an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I don't know yet. Well, that went very well. I was very impressed. So I get to pick them up in about an hour and a half. They said an hour and a half tops. So now I don't know what I'm going to do for an hour and a half, but I'll figure something out. Well, I think I'm going to go into Ollies. I don't think I'm going to do any filming in there, but I might share if I find anything. If I buy anything, I think I'll let you know what I get. But so I have about an hour and a half, and I'm just in a little shopping plaza in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. I believe as soon as lunch restaurants are open, I might try to get a sandwich or something for lunch, because right now it is 10:11 and I really didn't eat much for breakfast, just coffee. Well, I came out with a lot of stuff. I spent $40. Cart full of goodies. I'll show you my treasures. So it's been about an hour since I dropped them off. So now I'm gonna try to see if I can't get a small lunch item like a sandwich or something before I pick them up. They're supposed to call me when they're ready. All right, I got these cute little sponges. One is a ducky and one is an avocado. I thought they were cute. I got a little gnome. I got another hair thing for whenever I'm doing my makeup. I got I wanted an a wax fragrance warmer. This is only $5. Continuing on, I got some window clings to celebrate the 250th. I have some St. Patty's Day items in here. That's going to be for something super special. If there's anything else in there. Nope. You'll see that over the weekend. I got a fabric softener. I got a sports bra. A Puma sports bra. I got, sorry about that. I got all these little melts, the Downy melts, for $1 a piece. And I got crackers because we have a lot of cheese right now at the house. So, $40 for all of that. Well, I decided to get lunch somewhere. Michael would never let me go here. I should send him a picture, but I'm not going to. He'll get the surprise in my footage. Long John Silver's. Make sure I'm in park. Okay. I debated on whether... Oh my goodness, it's been so long. This was one of my places that I used to love to go, especially in college. Hush Puppy. Yummy. I knew never to even suggest to go to Long John Silver's with my husband. He's like, no way. But there were 2 places that were our go-to in college, maybe 3, that my roommate and I used to love to go. And we used to love to eat lunch at Long John Silver's, Haas's, for their salad. What do you call it? Their salad bar. And we also like to go to a place called Bonanza, which is like a Ponderosa style place. That was really good. Now for the sandwich. There's pickles on it. I didn't ask for any sauces, so that was my bad. It's pretty good. All right. Lunch is complete. Yummy. Just a few bites and then I'm gonna wrap it up and get ready to be driving down to get the kids from their spa day. Well, that was fantastic. And they did give me tartar sauce. It was in the bottom of the bag, but it was so good I didn't even need it. It's probably been over a decade since I've had Long John Silver's. It was so good. My tummy is happy. Well, they haven't called yet, and I did finish my lunch. I saved some hush puppies for later, but I ate my whole sandwich. It was delicious. I know I already said that, but I do like me some fish and chips and hush puppies. I didn't get any fries. So we're going to start heading down, and it shouldn't take more than a few minutes to get down there. And then I'll just wait for them to call me. I don't mind it. So if you saw the St. Patrick's Day stuff in the bag, I have been collecting a lot of tutus lately. I have a tutu for the 4th of July. I have a tutu for a Belle costume for Beauty and the Beast. I have a lot. I almost wore a tutu for the Happy Valley comic convention that we went to, or Comic Con. But I decided not to wear a tutu because it just didn't seem to fit the appropriate attire needed for the Scarlet Witch. However, I am going to dress up for the 5K race this weekend for St. Patty's Day. So you'll get to see that over this weekend. Obviously, I'm not going to be taking this race very seriously. Well, now I'll just hang out. They haven't called yet, but I'm sure they'll be calling soon enough. All right, guys. You feel good? Do you feel all groomed up? Good. All right, let's go for a car ride. Well, they are now officially done with their grooming, and now we get to go home. Right, Peyton? I see you. Peyton, what do you think of your haircut? Do you like it? You want to tell everybody hello? Say, look at my new haircut. I will be getting it again right before we go to Tennessee. What about you, buddy? Do you like your new haircut? Do you like it? Okay, tell everybody goodbye. Check you next time. Mom's going to be dressed up in a tutu for the weekend of St. Patty's Day. And we have all kinds of other stuff going on. Say bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us today. See you next time. Peyton, say see you next time. Say see you next time. Here, shake. See you next time. Good girl. Good girl. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.